Hello, I'm Carly, and today we are unboxing a vintage Chanel from Rebag, which is a huge online platform for buying and selling luxury goods, not just bags, but they also have accessories as well. I got this beautiful Chanel bag that I cannot wait to show you guys, so let's just get straight on into the unboxing. It's actually in a quite small package, a lot smaller than I was expecting, but I guess it's the exact size of the bag. It is very nicely, safely packaged up, which is nice. Ooh, there's a lot. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there's a lot of bubble wrap type plastic in here. As you can see here, it's just in this black wrapping. I don't think this came with the original dust bag because this is for real vintage, so I think it's pretty hard to come by original vintage dust bags. If you can, that is actually so cool. Okay, this is so perfect. It actually looks like it's in a lot better shape than I thought it would be. On the website, they rate everything by the condition, so it goes from like fair, good, very good, and then I believe excellent. And this was in very good condition. To be honest, it looks so much better than the pictures. It comes with this little certified by Rebag. They have like a whole white glove service to make sure that everything's authenticated and everything, which is nice. And then it has a little Rebag tag on it. This is a full flap vintage bag. So online on the pictures you could see the serial numbers, and I actually looked up the serial number in advance, and this bag is from 1989 to 1991 based on its serial number, which is so cool. Always do your research on bags before you buy them. I can't get over how much nicer this is in person. Like, truly, I cannot believe that. As you can see, it is the classic Chanel lock that you could just twist. Oh my goodness. It is so beautiful. And then inside they stuffed it, which you should always do with any designer bag that you have, even if it's just with a bag organizer. I have for my Louis Vuitton Speedy, I just have a simple organizer that I got from Amazon, but I know there's brands like Samorga where you could just keep it in your bag to make sure it maintains the shape. I have to say, this has pretty decently kept its shape for being so old. Like, that is actually incredible. And this one actually has a like deep red interior, and there's actually a few pockets inside. I am so impressed, and this makes me want to look at more from Rebag because this, honestly, like, they made it look like it was in worse shape online. Which is good because then you're even happier when it comes on in. So the strap is like this, to be super long and cross-bodied. I love the strap. It's actually really lightweight, this bag. I'm not sure if the newer ones are as lightweight, but actually the reason I went for a full flap bag rather than just like the regular classic flap is I liked that this was different from everybody. Everybody has the classic flap, and don't get me wrong, I love the classic flap and will 100% have it one day, but I just thought this is like so different. I love a vintage piece because it just has so much more character to it. It's harder to find. I got an update on my tracking number 2 days ago, and it already got here yesterday for me to sign, but I wasn't home to sign off on it, so I just had to go to the UPS store and pick it up. But that was the quickest shipping. That was like Amazon shipping, to be honest. So I'm not sure if they're always like that because this is my first time having a bag from Rebag, but that was very impressive as well. This, they like showed you every single little flaw, and then it comes in and it is like in a beautiful condition. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not absolutely perfect. This is in quilted lambskin, so lambskin can get some wear sometimes, but it's really nice and it looks really nice. There's a little bit, as I showed you before, like it definitely lost its shape the tiniest bit, like nothing to bother me. That's what bags do, so it's nothing out of the norm, but I just think it's so beautiful. And then in the back, you could actually see a little bit of some use. Once again, like, it's nothing crazy. This is awesome. Like, this is in really good shape for such a vintage bag. I'm gonna slip this on so that you could see what it looks like. So this is it cross-bodied. This is actually the perfect length for me because it sits like right at my hip. I'm not sure if you could double up the strap on this one just because it has the one hole here at the top. So to make it a shoulder bag, actually the perfect length All I did was when I opened it, I put the strap, I pulled it in a little bit because as you can see it goes through the holes like all the Chanels do. I just took that extra and went like this and it's staying. And it's so perfect, like it's not moving. And I love this length, like this is like a comfortable going to run some errands or just like gonna be somewhere where you want it close to you. I actually love that. Shopping pre-loved right now is the way to go for these luxury brands, especially like Chanel, because they keep having these frequent price increases that are just astronomical, to be honest. Like I'm nervous to see where they go to just in the near future, that it almost makes it so much more worth it to shop a luxury bag secondhand or to get a vintage one. And I know that Rebag has some really good prices, and I know they're also pretty good to sell with as well compared to other places. I am so happy that I found this one at such a good price. To be honest, this was like a cheaper one. This was $2,975. So this was a more cheaper price, not cheaper, but it was less expensive than the other bags, and that made me nervous, but my eye just went to this because I loved the shape. I just can't imagine like paying full price for this nowadays. This was probably only like $1,500 at most back in the 90s. However, a bag like this at Chanel now would probably be anywhere from $4,500 to $6,800 because that is what their classic flat bags are going on for now. So to say I am happy with this is an understatement. So that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. That way I could see you guys in my next video. Love y'all.